Love, you have to get out of survival mode. If you're just stepping in, welcome. We're tapping into the energy of emotional avoidance. And I feel like if you were called to this video anyway, and throughout this video, this starts to confirm some things that you were feeling, thinking, or what's been showing up in your life within the patterns that you've been noticing, then take this as a sign that your guides are making it very clear that they're trying to get to you. And your guides are needing you to get out of survival mode and start trusting yourself in the unknown. Because I'm seeing there's something that you're manifesting at this time, and it seems like a cycle that you constantly are in when it comes to pursuing something new, getting a new opportunity, trying to go after potential. I'm even picking up some challenging energies. I'm picking like a pen in my middle finger, which I associate with commitment. And I feel like this is kind of that energy of you might have some pain points around committing to potentials because you're needing that stability and security, and that you may have learned in the past why you don't trust that. It's like the reason why you feel that way is valid, but I feel like your guides are saying you're needing to trust your discernment and use your discernment when to apply that knowledge, and then when to try something new that's going to be more beneficial. And I saw the angel number 121, so this is definitely like the energy of like your inner ego and your inner child and your shadow and your intense emotions coming out, your habitual patterns, like a lot of things taking place, creating space for dialogue within you to go within hermit mode to confront what it is blocking you. So if you do feel called to this message already, you feel like I'm talking to you, do know that your guides are wanting you to know that you are standing in your truth. You are standing in your truth. Regardless of what it is that your shadow is showing up as, you are still standing in your truth, and they want you to embrace it fully and not like fight against it. They want you to sit and understand it, be logical, be rational, get to know, and then create game plans that are healthy, that still align with your goals, but address that shadow, that feeling, that what it is that you're avoiding, to help you feel safe moving forward. It's like jumping in without, it's like I'm seeing like a pool of water, and it's like there's no pool light, and it's like if you knew what was at the bottom of the pool, like whether it was safe, whether it was gold, whether it was what you wanted was at the bottom of the pool, you know, you would dive in. But it's that certainty of knowing that. But if you did not know, and someone's saying maybe it is, maybe you know, you're going to have to jump in and see it. You're like, I don't know about that. I need a light. I need something. And it's reasonable because maybe you jumped in water before and stepped on some glass. Maybe you jumped in some water and it was something in the water and it was really nasty and made your skin all you know what I'm saying? But it's like you have reasons, but your guides are saying that, you know, use your deduction, use your logic to help create that space for you to approach this in a way that you feel comfortable, but also trust yourself that, hey, if something goes wrong, I know what I can do, or I trust that I'll be in the space to get that help, to help me know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to tap into what to do instead of, you know, allowing this blanket to like block your blessings. Ooh, create fulfillment. This is the sacral chakra. This is definitely this energy of this Jupiter energy. Your guides are wanting you to tap more into your abundant space. Like I said, they want you to get out of survival mode. And those are like two separate energy to be in. 404, that's mental energy. Also like that interchange within you. It's going to take effort. It's going to take time. It's going to take, you know, more out of you in the beginning to address those feelings and still push forward. But your guides are saying to really focus on the reward build your self-confidence up each and every time that you make forward small progressions, for like small movements forward. 434, which is the angel number about nurturing that change within you, and also supporting yourself mentally, especially because it's like, I felt this. I recorded this video earlier and I felt them when I was deducing it, but it was just coming out like just so blocked. It wasn't flowing, and it was because the mental activity was just too fast to catch up with the body, and I felt like it was in tune with the message, just not enjoyable to watch. But it's like, it really feels like a lot of mental activity getting in the way of you actually just doing it. So it's like that feeling of uncertainty is getting in the way, and the thoughts are fueling the fire of it, and your guides are saying, just go for it. Clench that, like drench that, like quiet that fire with your 9 cups of blessings and abundance, and go get what it is that you are desiring. I know it's easier said than done, so we're gonna tap in a little bit more. Ooh. You have to be open to something new. Your guides are saying that this is going to be really uncomfortable, but you have to be open to that new possibility. You have to be open to change. And that's what I was feeling. It was a cycle of just feeling uncomfortable with uncertainty, and uncertainty is also like synonymous with change, because you don't know how things are going to change. Nothing stays the same. So I feel like your guides are wanting you to rebuild your relationship and the feelings that come up when change starts approaching. And I mean this so intuitively, like when you start feeling, when change comes up, notice how your body feels. Like, do you feel tension in your chest? Do you feel yourself stop breathing? Do you feel your mind start panicking more? How are your thoughts? Really get inquisitive with these, like this pattern, to help you really pace and piece this together. Now, of course, if you're needing additional help, or you wanting it to kind of be a little bit more clear and personalized for you, you can always book a personal reading with me, love. But we're going to dive in and see what else can be done in this moment. Because I do feel like your guides are really trying to help you to close out that chapter of what you knew, to replace it with something new that you've never known before. So we're going to see where you actually learned this emotion from. And of course, this is a collective, so take it how it resonates. Ooh, this wanted to spin. I'm hearing late nights. This could be due to lack of rest. I'm picking up because I'm picking up a lot of anxiety. It could be insomnia, but also I'm picking up this energy of like somebody not having that space to process their feelings throughout the day, and they unload at night instead of being able to kind of have those checks and balances, you know, in place. Now, this could show up in many different ways. Maybe this is through childhood, where maybe you grew up in a dysfunctional household and you weren't able to have a safe place to talk about certain emotions, certain things that was taking place, or maybe challenges that you were going through, but you never felt like it was notable to be seen due to how people responded, or like it needed to be addressed. So I'm really picking up like your guides are really wanting you to kind of get to the root of this, that sacral energy. There's that flip-flop, that anxiety that is coming up, that fear, the negative thoughts, feeling like you're not capable of handling something. Your guides are wanting you to release that and trust that you are capable. Like once again, like I said, this is easier said than done, but your guides are wanting you to know, like, it is mind over matter in this aspect. I'm seeing the angel number 404 and 909. It's like it's the mental action before the actual physical action that takes place. It's the inner action before the physical action. So building your self-confidence, brushing off those thoughts, keeping positive motivation into your mind, challenging yourself to think about the positive outcomes that can come, allowing yourself to have fun and not take it so seriously and be open to the next chance and next opportunity. There's so many different ways to come about this, but I do feel like the origin of this is anxiety. So I do feel called to kind of like tap into the inner child energy to get a little bit more clarity, because I feel like the inner child definitely has some things to say. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. Death. Wow. You saw how that endings, harm, the inevitable. Your inner child's afraid of this. Endless harm and the endless inevitability. Like, your guides are kind of wanting you to help. You see how they're okay with death, okay with endings, okay with change, okay with like endings as a whole. And I find this pretty interesting, because this can be interpreted into 639 if you add the angel numbers 5 and 7, break it down to its root, and put that together as the mirror number. This absolutely shows, like, your guys are saying, it's more so help encouraging your mental space and your inner child at this time when these feelings arrive. Because of that, what happened in the past, you didn't have that safety. Maybe you didn't have that clarity. Maybe you didn't have someone to help reassure that things will be okay. Maybe you didn't even see it modeled within the people around you, so you just adapted a space of always being in survival and not really noticing, like, hey, you can't step out of that. You know, you can't just wait for when you get out of survival mode, because you can continuously be in survival mode with everything that you ask for. But if you don't take the action to really, like, the time and the action to say, I'm going to stop that and embody just my creativity, embody the change, embody the unknown, and go after my blessings, then, yeah, fright just jumped out. There's a lot of fear. So I really feel like mask. I said what I said. It's a mask. I feel like your inner child is like just needing you to like address their fear. What's going to make you feel safe when you're afraid? So let's tap into this a bit more. So I'm going to pull out some shadow cards. Just kind of see from the stack. Putting yourself last. Ooh. And masking. My thumb is literally right there. We're going to tap into that. There's a lot of masking. So it says, do you ever feel like you're wearing a mask or playing a role? And where are you putting yourself last? And why did you put yourself aside for your own needs? These are some good questions to ask. Because once again, I felt that energy of just letting life happen and not still putting yourself last. That's still not making yourself a priority of like, yeah, no, I this needs to get taken care of. This needs to get done now. It's like waiting. And I saw 1221 mirror numbers. Lots of mirror numbers here. You're jumping through a portal. You're about to like quantum leap. You're about to like literally have like a shift. Like if you've been going through like a hard time, or like you've been really just been in a cycle of challenges, you're about to like something's about to shift. Like crazy. Oh my gosh. And I really love this for you. Now, if you are wanting to take this a little bit deeper and really talk about like how this is costing you in other areas of your life, or even how to give yourself permission to be able to feel these emotions or to be able to go after these things, or how to release it, love, join us over to Patreon, because we're going to get deep into it. It's going to be a full reading, and I would love to have you there so you can finally step into this chapter with a little bit more ease, at least at the bare minimum. But I hope that this brought confirmation to you that what you want is on the other side, love. You got this.